Good evening, our beloved viewers. Welcome to this English News Edition. Here are the top stories. Djibouti stand in solidarity with Gaza this month of Ramadan. At least 33 dead in violent storms and tornado in United States. Those were the headlines. Thanks for joining us in our newsroom in Gaza. Since the agreement stabilizing partial truce, the war has died down but never disappear. In this besieged enclave, every person seems to hear a storm, yet might the rebels from Rotterdam prevails, a fragile glimmer of hope in a landscape. This past Thursday, these images reveal sharing a session of the session of fast-breaking meals in the rebels of Gaza, organizing thanks to the contribution of Djibouti in a territory ravaged by war since October 7, 2023. Sharing a meal with the Palestinian goes beyond a simple act of charity. It is a message of solidarity from Djibouti, but also confirmation that Gaza is not alone. This initiative is part of the ongoing support provided by the Republic of Djibouti under the leadership of its President of the Republic, His Excellency Ismail Margili, who has long been at the forefront of supporting the Palestinian cause. This act of solidarity reaffirms its unwavering commitment to the legitimate rights of Palestinian people. This ongoing stand reflect Djibouti's determination to defend the Palestinian cause of the regional and international stage, trust to its value of solidarity, justice, and support for just cause. Djibouti has spread no effort to support the struggle of Palestinian people, both politically and diplomatically. This morning, the Minister of Women and Family held a workshop at the Palace of the People to present the results framework of the National Gender Policy in 2024-2030 in attendance. So the attendants of this workshop were Ms. Anisa Hassan Bahdoun, Secretary General of the Ministry of Women and Family, but also the Deputy Secretary General of the UNFD and the UNFPA program representative. This workshop brought together genders focal points for various ministry from the various ministries concerned the gender equality experts, technical and financial partners, but also civil society. The purpose of this meeting was to share and discuss the objective strategies, but also the specific edition and the action planned within the framework of this new policy, which aim to strengthen gender equality, but in order to promote women's empowerment and combat all forms of gender-based discrimination and violence against women. The National Gender Policy 2024-2030, which is part of the Sustainable Development for the framework aim to create an environment conducive to the gender equality through an inclusive and participatory approach involving all the stakeholders. In a statement, the UNFPA program representative detailed about all the presentation that have been made regarding the policies, various practices and priorities expected, the result in also monitoring, but all the evaluation mechanism. She also added that it is an opportunity to discuss the current challenges and formulate the recommendation to ensure the successful implementation of these ambitious policies, she concluded. For her part, the Minister of Women and Family reaffirmed her commitment to the strengthening cooperation between various stakeholders and implementing concrete action to ensure gender equality for all the levels of society. The National Eloquence Competition, the standing final at the Salam Center on the meeting of March 15, 2025. Tension was running high at the Salam Center over the final of the 2026 National Eloquence Competition took place after several rigorous selection rounds for young people and selected from the initial 80 candidates competed for the prestigious title organized by the Minister of Youth and Culture. This event highlighted the talent, creativity, and power of speech among the young generation. Throughout the rounds, the participant demonstrated remarkable eloquence addressing topics as diverse as but also the exchange of the cultural diversity, freedom of expressions, and the importance of a dialogue in all criteria changing the society. The four finalists, after overcoming several elimination rounds, deliver a speech that were as powerful as they were convincing, facing a jury composed of experts and prominent figures from the world of media. Each candidate had to defend their position with the finesse and conviction. The president of the jury made a speech based on practice, data, and concrete examples in order to reinforce the credibility of his remarks, his ability to convince and impress both the jury audience, he said, in making the worthy winners of this third edition. For his part, the director of the social integration she was captivated by the presence of and the power of the words and praised all the quality of the performance. She was delighted with the success of this third edition and reaffirmed her commitment to promoting eloquence and public speaking among young people. It was this morning Colonel Wais Omar Bokore, commander of the Djiboutian Coast Guard, welcome a delegation led by the head of a mission of AUCAP Somalia in the presence of the head of operation to the Dorale camp of Djibouti Coast Guard. Colonel Wais Omar Bokore began by welcoming the delegation before giving him a brief presentation of the various maritime mission and infrastructure of Djibouti Coast Guard. Indeed, during the meeting, the two parties praised several points concerning maritime safety and security in the Gulf of Aden and Bab el Mandeb. They also discussed operation mechanism for search and rescue at the sea in order to talk about the importance of effective coordination to ensure the protection of human lives at the sea. The Coast Guard commander and the head of a mission of AUCAP Somalia had a fruitful, constructive exchange, noting that the very good cooperation and collaboration. And now moving on in Arta region, following the example of other Muslim countries during blessment of Ramadan, Djibouti population live rhythm of fasting, prayers, and solidarity in a unique spiritual and convivial atmosphere between religious rites and the charitable action. After iftar, the faithful head of the mosques to perform the prayer of Isha, followed by Taraweeh, the special night prayers of Ramadan at the mosque in the Arta and Wa'a. This prayer brings together an impressive crowd in a shooting spiritual atmosphere during these first night prayers. The Imam of the mosque of Arta reminds of the importance of patience, gratitude, and solidarity. However, once he finished, after the best has been broken and witness beautiful images of Ramadan as it marked the adjusting each of the street every night were emerged by the convivial and correspond of report. And now in Tajora region, during the blessment of Ramadan, commercial activities linked in the scale of fruit are an important increase with the marked transform into a meeting place for the local looking to stock up on the fresh, delicious fruit to break their fast each evening, Ramadan, in a holy month marked by the practices of fasting during the day, and fruits plays a key role in iftar. The evening meets in Tajura region of fruit traders take advantage of this period to diversify their offering. The stalls are filled with all the fruits which are much appreciated for the Muslims and nourishing parties after the day of fasting. However, the appeals of the fruits goes far beyond their price. They are symbol of sharing and convivial during this holy month of Ramadan. Selling fruits is not just a commercial act, but also a way for local traders to participate in the spirit of solidarity and generosity that characterize Ramadan month. And now, in the international news, UN warned over raising the global on the occasion of the International Day against the storm and recent meeting on the United Nations General Assembly. UN Chief of Staff sounded the alarm over what he described as the storm rise after Muslim for the World Bank, and according to the United States, they said itself the series of practice that violated human rights and dignity and individuals. This is it for this edition. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful evening.